How to expand your networking business, Part 2. Have you ever been in a situation and you are saying to yourself, listen, this is important to me but it is very overwhelming, or I have a lot of things that I'll got do and that feels very overwhelming. Sometimes overwhelm can be a good thing, sometimes overwhelm is a challenging thing. This topic is for you.
Hello, how are you doing? I'm so excited to be with you today. Welcome to Ogohila's page. In case you're just tuning for the first time, I'm a social media expert and online business coach. I help business owners, network marketers, and entrepreneurs to be able to know their targeted market and prospect using an online business tools that can be used in all the social media platforms to be able to generate leads and make more sales. I also assist investors. I can send you some information if you've been interested in any of my online professional tools that will help you with the skill set you need to know about attraction marketing. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're welcome to Ogohila's page. Today, the topic is how to expand your networking business, part 2. How to expand your networking business, part 2. Welcome to Ogohila's page. This topic is very important. That's if you really want to expand your business. What do you suppose right now is the one thing that if you do, will take your business to the next level? What do you think is that one thing that if you implement will alter your business for the better and will put you on the great momentum to that greatness in your business? Think about it. When you think about overwhelm typically means that something big, something important, oftentimes is coming as very fast. If you came up against this situation and you are saying to yourself, listen, this is important to me, but it's very overwhelming, or I have a lot of things that I got to do and that feels very overwhelming. Sometimes overwhelming can be a good thing. Sometimes overwhelm is a challenging. That's it. Sometimes overwhelm is a challenging thing. Sometimes overwhelm is a stressful thing. And sometimes overwhelm could be a happy thing. If you ever been to Disneyland, you know how it is. That sensual input. Disneyland is a pretty fun place to be. The best way to get past the place of overwhelm is to slow down things. Slow down things. Sometimes you just have to slow things down. Sometimes you need to come to a complete stop. You have to slow things down and be okay with the slower pace. Because when you slow things down, it allows you to comprehend things. It allows you to go deeper in our understanding. So if you are going to expand yourself as a networker, first thing you want to do, if you are going to be a great networker, if you are going to be a great business leader, if you are going to be a great marketer, whatever the title it is that you want, if you want to be the best CEO in your business, if you have to have the capacity to expand, expanding sometimes means taking on a lot more. When that happens, when you are feeling overwhelmed, when you start to feel, hey man, I got to build my business, I'm going to grow my business, It's going to be fast. It's going to be big. Actually, you want to do it is to slow it down. Actually, what you want to do is to slow things down. Now, how do we do that? One thing you might do in a situation when you feel overwhelmed, then you are saying, I need to slow things down, is to focus on just one thing. This weekend, I want you to consider this. What one thing in your business right now that you might do that will help you expand your business? What one thing you might do, just one thing, and it doesn't have to be something that is world changing. I think a lot of times we get to this situation when we are saying to ourselves, is that really going to do it? Is this going to be that expansive thing? Is that going to be that world changing thing? Don't worry about it. Don't judge it. Yes, don't judge it yet. Ask yourself this question: what one thing I might do this week that I might do to actually expand my business? Of course, if that is kind of easy to you, if you want to stretch yourself, let's answer that question as well. What one thing I need to do to stretch myself? Now you are going to say to yourself all kinds of things. Perhaps you are going to say to yourself that I need to do more work. I need to get back into that lesson. I need to study this. I need to study that. There might be some validity to that. The challenge though is to ask yourself, what is the area? What is one area that you would like to expand? Is it to be a better communicator? Is it to be a better listener? Is it to be a better closer? Maybe it's to be a better writer. Maybe it's even to be a better husband or a better wife or a better parent. Ask yourself that question. What one area that I will love to expand myself? What one area I will love to stretch myself? And one action that you can take to actually push yourself down the path of stretching. And when I talk about stretching, I'm not just talking about challenging yourself or pushing yourself or making it harder. I'm talking about going to a place where you will really tap into your way to greatness. A place where you will tap in your natural strength. You're talking to a place where you will tap in your natural strength. A place where perhaps you have laid down dormant for a while. Perhaps some place where you have turned a blind eye. Perhaps some place where you have said to yourself, you know what, I could do that, and I might do that. I will do that, but you just start filling the blank with all the reasons why you won't do it. When we start going to a place of why we can't, why we won't do it, we have put ourselves behind the 8 ball. The question is, what might you do to put yourself in that position where you go and expand? What might you do to put yourself in a position where you will become better and stronger, more capable, more of the true authentic self that you are? That's the question that you want to ask yourself. And that's where you want to challenge yourself. My challenge to you is to push it to you to think about it this weekend. One of the best ways you can do to expand your business is to stretch yourself, because the more you stretch yourself, the better your business will go. The more you stretch yourself, the more capable your business will become. The more you stretch yourself, the more other people will come to you, because they are going to see that kind of growth that you are going through. That's the part that is going to be impressive to them, not for the sake of being impressed, but for the sake of being inspired. They are going to be inspired by the work you do for yourself, on yourself and on your business. They are going to want to duplicate that, and that, my friend, is going to expand more than just your business and more than just your bank account. It's going to expand your influence. And as we expand our influence and do more good in the world, doesn't that make you feel a great leader? Is it not something that can get you inspired by and driven by? If that's the case for you, drop me a comment. I want to know if you are driven and if you are more inspired and more impacted to build a business that is bigger and stronger each day, every day. If that's you, drop me a comment. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember that you can never expand your business if you lack some certain skill set. If you are interested in getting this 10 days free bootcamp, click on the learn more below. Opt in your email and name to get your 10 days bootcamp. You can also click on the link learn more on my page. Opt in your name and email to get your 10 days free bootcamp. You can also visit my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you.
Follow me for tips and training to professionally build your network marketing business online, to get targeted prospects and team members. Follow me for tips and training to professionally build your network marketing business online, to get targeted prospects and team members. Thank you for tuning in.